In this video, I'm going to teach you about the scatter diagram, and I would like to tell you what's the purpose of the scatter diagram, what it can show you, and also how to construct a scatter diagram. So, according to the textbooks, a scatter diagram is used to show the relationship between two sets of data. Okay, so now I want to show you one example. So here you can see this one is the how the scatter diagram look like, and this scatter diagram want to study the relationship between the sleeping times. Okay, this one the sleeping times and also the starting times. So this one is the rectangular coordinate plane. Okay, rectangular coordinate plane. So at the x-axis, this one is the starting times. Okay, it's the starting time, and then for the y-axis, this one is the sleeping times. And now let's look at one of the points of this scatter diagram. For example, this one, and this point shows you that if the starting time is 8 hours, okay, if the starting time is 8 hours, so for the sleeping times can be 8 hours. Okay, and then I want to show you one more point. Okay, for example, this point. Okay, this point, if maybe one of the students, okay, one of the students have 6, okay, have 6 hours for the starting times, so he or she have 10, okay, 10 sleeping times, 10 hours for the sleeping times. Okay, so I want you to think about the conclusions about this scatter diagram. I want you to tell me the relationship between the sleeping time and also the starting times. Okay, maybe you can stop this video and think about your conclusion. Alright, so now you can see the points at the right hand side is relatively higher than the points at the left hand side. So which shows you that, okay, the more about the sleeping times, the higher the more the starting times. Okay, the more the starting time, the higher the sleeping times. Okay, that means that while the sleeping time increase, okay, the sleeping time is increased as well. Okay, so this is the what this scatter diagram can show you, and this relationship is the positive relationship. Okay, and now I want to show you these 3 types of scatter diagram. And first of all, I want you to look at this one. This one is the positive relationship. Okay, so I can give you one example. So at the x-axis, maybe this one is the times that you spend on watching Mr. Choi's videos. Okay, the times. Okay, this one may be the time for you to spend on watching Mr. Choi's videos. Okay, so the y-axis can be your mathematics results. Okay, your mathematics examinations results. Okay, your result. And this scatter diagram can show you that the more that you spend on watching Mr. Choi's video, so your examinations result can be higher. Okay, and this one is the positive relationship. Okay, this one is the positive relationship. And now I want you to look at the negative relationship. Okay, and then you can see at the right hand side, the point is lower. Okay, the point is lower than the points at the left hand side. Okay, the points at the left hand side. And maybe I can give you one more example. Okay, so the times that you spend on revisions, okay, the times that you spend on revisions, okay, and the y-axis can be your stress, okay, your stress on the examinations, okay, maybe the degrees, okay, that you afraid the coming uniform tests, okay. So that means that the times for you to spend on revisions, okay, the more, okay, the more for you to spend on revisions, okay, the times, so the lower, okay, the lower your stress about the uniform test, okay. So this one, when the values of x increase, okay, when the values of x increase and the values of y decrease, okay, the values of y decrease, and the left hand side, when the values of x increase, the values of y also increased, okay. So now I want to show you this one, and this one you can see it is no direct relationship, okay, no direct relationship, okay. So maybe I can give you one example that, okay, for the x-axis, maybe the how many apple that you eat on each days, okay, the numbers of apple, okay, and the y-axis can be your academic, your uniform test results, okay. And this, because these two items do not have any relationships, okay, these two items do not have any relationships, so we can say that the values of x and y do not have a clear relationship, okay. So I want you to remember these three types of scatter diagram. And now I'm going to teach you how to construct a scatter diagram. So here you can see, usually for the scatter diagram, we have two items, two statistical items. For this example, one of the data, okay, one of the items can be the age, and one of the items is the weight. And this one want you to study the relationship between the weight of a group of children at different age, okay, at different age, and it want you to construct a scatter diagram, okay. So first of all, the first step, what you need to do is to draw the scale, okay, to draw the scales on the horizontal axis and the vertical axis, okay. So now you can see this one, okay, this one is the age, and we put it at the x-axis, okay, and for this one, the y-axis, it can be the weight, okay, it can be the weight of the children, okay. And also we need to give the name, okay, we need to give the names to the xy axis, and also you need to draw the scale, okay. Maybe we start from the 3 and then 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, okay, etc. And for the y-axis, you also need to draw the scales for it, okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30, okay. Oh, all right. And then later on, for the step 2, okay, step 2, according to the data, okay, we need to draw the points for at least scatter diagram, okay, at least scatter diagram. For example, one set of data is 7, okay, is 7 and 23. So at the x-axis, we try to find out 7 and 23, okay. 7 is here, okay, and then 23, okay, 23 is here, okay, and then we give a cross, okay, we need to give a cross to this graph paper, okay. So after we draw all the cross to the to each set of data, okay, so we need to give the title. Okay, we need to give the title to this scatter diagram. Okay, so now I want you to think about the relationship between the age and also the weight. Okay, I want you to think about the age and also the age. Okay, so this scatter diagram is the positive relationship. Okay, it's the positive relationship. So which means that, okay, the more about the age, okay, that means that the highest of the children's age, the highest of their children's weight. Okay, because this one is the positive. Okay, this one is the positive relationship. All right, so that is about the scatter diagrams. Okay,